breath today and how important it is in our healing journey. So many of you may notice that when we're under stress or there's a lot going on in life, we tend to breathe from up here and we get stuck in a state of sympathetic and a state of contraction, in a state where we're actually not even digesting our food well because the body is so busy trying to just help us survive. So breath is one of those key tools that can really help us move from that state of survival to really moving us into a state where we can actually thrive and our hormones can do what they need to do, our digestion can do what it needs to do, our immune system can settle down and just heal the areas of our body that need some healing. So when you're on any health journey, breath is so key because so much of our day, if you notice, we are holding our breath. It could be in a conversation, it could be if we're studying for something, it could be in the car if we're feeling stressed out. We tend to hold that breath and just want that moment to pass. But the only way for that moment to pass in a way that's going to serve us if we actually relax into our body and we relax into our breath. So this breath that I'm going to be going over today is called the breath of fire. And the reason why I love this breath is one, when you really get a handle on it, it is super easy, it's super quick, and it's so invigorating for every cell in your body. So it creates literally internal fire and even our digestive fire. So in Ayurvedic medicine, there's different constitutions that will contribute to our overall health. So when it comes to our digestive system, there's Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And Pitta energy is that fire. So those are the digestive juices and all the enzymes and all the things that need to be awakened so that our body and our digestive system can really take the nutrients that it needs and burn away and transform the food into this nutrient process and also move it through our bowels as we want to get rid of our toxicity and different toxins that are in our lymphatic system. So this is a really great way of awakening that Pitta fire, and it's a really great way of enhancing the ability of our lymphatic system, which is a system that moves all the garbage around and pulls it into our gut so that we can get rid of it from our body. So how this breath works is that first what I'll get you to do is find your navel center. So essentially how to find that is you look for your belly button. About 3 fingers below is your navel center. This is your solar plexus. So this is what we're going to be pumping when we're doing the breath of fire. And the breath of fire is done through the nose. And you're going to do kind of an active exhale, but it's like a passive inhale. So it looks like this. And now there's equal seconds between the exhale and the inhale. So you're doing it in an equal way, but there's more emphasis on the exhale. And one way that you can kind of start doing it is by sticking your tongue out and almost looking like a dog panting. So it kind of looks like this. So every time you're exhaling and that breath is moving out, your navel is getting pumped back. So a lot of times we're not using the center to breathe. We tend to stay contracted here. We're not actually, when on our inhale, we're not expanding our belly. On the exhale, we're not actually pulling the belly back all the way back to our spine. So this is a really good way to get that habit in the body so that when we are exhaling, we're exhaling all that carbon dioxide, we're exhaling all those toxins out, that our navel center starts to go back and we start to strengthen this area and we start to really awaken that digestive fire. So again, start with the tongue out, and once you get a handle on that, close the mouth and just do it through your nose. So now in the beginning, you can just place both hands here and just make sure that your navel center is moving, and you can just practice this way for like a minute before you eat your meals, maybe when you wake up in the morning to kind of get your fire going and get the cells awakened. Or you can start doing something called ego eradicator. So essentially how that works is you take your fingers and you curl them in so they hit the tops of the pads here. Your thumbs are pointing towards each other, your arms go up in a 60-degree angle, you relax your shoulders, you you pull your gaze up here, which is your third eye center, your intuitive point, your pineal gland. So you want to have your arms up, thumbs are pointing towards each other, your eyes are closed, and now we start the breath of fire.
Peace within me. Peace surrounding me. Peace from me. By thy grace, let there be peace.
Now you're going to inhale through your nose. Hold the breath there. Bring your thumb tips together. Open up your fingers so they're pointing up. You're going to squeeze your anal area. You're going to squeeze that navel in. You're going to feel that energy moving up your spine all the way up to your crown. Holding that breath. And exhale. And bring your arms down. So there you have it. That is the breath of fire. So you can either do it just in that simple way of placing your hands over your navel center and practicing the breath of fire that way, or you can add in the ego eradicator and bring that in as a meditative practice and a breath practice daily, so that you can really expand on that parasympathetic state, so we're not stuck in that survival sympathetic.